Hey there, thank you for joining me and welcome back on our beautiful planet. It's getting more and more beautiful by the day. On the right hand side you can see that the lake is really filling up. We have an algae generator in there, it's a tier 1. We're going to upgrade that to tier 2 as soon as I have the materials and resources available. But I do want to actually harvest some of the algae. I'm not sure if I've actually shown that in the previous episodes. But we've got some algae. So I can put them in the storage. Also, I've been trying to make it a little bit more organized. So you see these signs here. Living storage, dead storage. And I'm not sure if I touched upon that in the previous episode. Now we have some algae somewhere here. Let's put that in there. So this is a biolab. This is going to go away at some point. The heaters. We have a biodome there that is going to be replaced as well. I actually need to put a sign here. It's really easy. You only need magnesium for it. Go. And then I can type in biodome. I do it from both sides. There we go. Biodome. Alright, so I said that I'm going to replace the biodome. The reason being is that we have the tier 2 available. And the biodome tier 1 it only generates some oxygen for us. It's utterly useless. This one generates oxygen and also generates tree bark, which is very important. But we need fertilizer and bacteria sample for that. So let's have a look in our biolab. What's needed to create that? So fertilizer is with the eggplant. I'm not sure if they're done growing yet. This is actually easier to craft. So let me take this away. Let's do this one. I have some algae, I have some water. Let's craft some of those. Okay, got the resources on me. 1, 2. And let's double check here. We want 2 bags of fertilizer. Let's double check on our eggplants. Oh, okay. We need some sulfur and some more algae. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 2 sulfur should be sufficient. I have so much sulfur I actually started putting it away in the leftover box. 1, 2. Okay, up to the biolab. 1, 2. And then I need another sulfur and a super alloy, it seems. And we'll just replace this. Oh, it's too wide, see that? Okay, so we have to move the hallway 1 further. That's no problem. I also have the signs in there. That is painful. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, the signs are now outside. Ooh, that was lucky. Put it here. Then that tier 2 biodome. Oh, not sure how I did that. Okay, that's better. Let's have a look inside. Hang those signs back up. And here you can see that it's generating tree bark. So this will fill up. You just have to empty it once in a while. So you're going to need those later on in the game. Let's hang those signs back up. Organization is key in this game. Great. And when I know that things are organized, it makes me sleep better at night. I don't know about you guys, but it has an impact on my well-being. The other thing I was going to look at is that tier 2 algae generator. Now we need 1 baggie. We probably have the nuggets. Let me double check on that. We have the 2 nuggets. I need that baggie. The baggie is the sulfur and the 2 eggplants. I don't think I have the eggplants. Oh wait, I actually have 2 eggplants. So we might be very lucky here. And what was it, 3 algae or something? Let me double check. I think this might be correct. Perfect. So let's get 1 more water. And the nuggets. You can find water outside, I think. Should be some in here. There we go. So I can actually dismantle this one. That would also give me some resources back. And then we put the tier 2 in here. Great. I also think they changed since the last time I played, because as you know, I haven't played the full release yet. So this is the first playthrough I'm doing of the full release. But I think they changed the images of the planets. They're way more detailed and they stand out a lot more. It's really gorgeous. We have one flower spreader at the moment, so we're going to expand on that as well. But let's first look at those rockets, what is needed. Before I forget, I apologize, but apparently we had a message and I wasn't aware. We have a new message. And this one is actually coming from another convict. To whoever receives this message, I'm a planet crafter sent to the Megoria 3 planet. If you've received this, it means you are near. Maybe you're a planet crafter as well. The weather is atrocious and I'm running out of resources. There's not enough on the barren world to terraform it. I don't know why I chose this. That would have been more pleasant than this hell. If anyone can send me help, please do. Okay, so we're not the only one doing this. But unfortunately for that person, it's not really working out. We have that GPS tier 1 rocket in the sky. But there's a lot more we can do now, I think. So we have this one. We want to launch this one and the map information rocket. The map information rocket needs a super alloy rod. I don't think we can craft that yet. I haven't found one yet either, I don't think. So we have to postpone this launch. But this one is doable. We have enough resources to launch that rocket. Tier 2. Let's push this little red button. And then we can check inside on our screen to see how this changes things. So now we can zoom out. Look at that. You can still drag the map. You can see a lot more. You see a rack here, there's a rack there. Yeah, this is quite a big map. Alright, it's a beautiful rainy day. We're gonna go check out that area behind this rack. I don't know if there's an official name for it. I have no name for it. Maybe the pillars. I don't know what to call it. But there's plenty of stuff to be found there. Let's start with this chest here. Some uranium. It's not essential. I'm actually gonna take it all up and then dismantle it, otherwise I get confused again, as you know. Maybe it's called a labyrinth, because it kind of is like a labyrinth. It's very, very annoying to me. Oh, there's a chest here, okay. Let's pick this all up. And I will add it out, all my flying back and forth, because, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. More than my bags can handle. Oh, there's another chest. I would love to find a super alloy rod for that other rocket, but I don't think we're going to be that lucky. And then this is a rack. I'm not sure if it's a ship or a previous space station that somebody built. And a golden chest. Golden seed. Well, this is not too exciting. Let me dump this stuff. Because I do want to dismantle it. Get some resources. There we go. Alright, let's make our way up there. By the way, in this area, in this, let's call it the labyrinth, a lot of super alloys can be found. Okay. Some more chests. Alright, I emptied my bags and came back into this dust storm. We can dismantle that, but we don't have the right chip yet. At least I don't think we do. You need the tier 2 deconstruction chip. Always welcome those microchips. And then we have some of this. Actually, I should drop this on the... so I can dismantle it. For the rest, I don't see anything here. So when you go through here, you end up on the cliffs. There's a lot of super alloys laying around here, really a lot. I'm not going to pick them up all right now. I have plenty at my base, but in case I run a little bit low, I can always come back here if I need to. Alright, so that was a good haul. Again, I hadn't noticed, but there was actually 2 mushroom seeds there. So that is very handy. Can put some more food growers down for some mushrooms. So we only had 1 so far. Let's get that all nicely lined up. Go. Let's harvest that. Is anything else done? Oh, nice. It's important you harvest it, otherwise you're not going to build up any kind of stockpile. Done yet. The shroomies. We have a chip. Let's see what's on that thing. Microchip map. It allows you to open the map on your by pressing M, and you can see the map. You don't constantly have to go to the screen. It's obsidian. We don't have that mineral just yet. I know where we can find it, but it's not in a normal course of progression to go straight to the obsidian right now. So I decided I'm going to build a second water collector and change the location of them. So. Alright, time to spruce up the place a little bit. I have the materials on me to put down some more flower spreaders. Let's put one here. I'm going to use a golden seed because they have the highest multiplier. At some point in the game, at the end of the end stages, you can make your base look really beautiful with different types of flowers, but right now I just want to do my best with regards to generation of oxygen and advance a little bit faster. So golden seed is the way to go. And 1 more on this side. There we go. We just now discovered the lake water collector. And the reason being is that we have reached the lake's phase. Well, we saw that everything is filling up with water. The next phase is going to be working towards moss. So it doesn't have to be at 100% moss. In order to see moss, you'll actually start seeing green patches as this progresses already. So we're going to keep an eye out for that. Alright, let's craft some nuggets in the biolab. There we go. That will allow me to put down that lake water collector. And we can compare the numbers to the ordinary water collector, if we can call it that. Let's put this thing down. Let's see how fast it produces. 1 bottle in 100 seconds, and if I'm not mistaken, this one is a 1 bottle in 150. Okay, yeah. I'll keep these up for now because I need a lot of water. Alright guys, we can launch what is called a plant rocket. We just now discovered it. It increases moss spread, gives a global generation bonus by spreading bacteria from outer space. And it gives a plant multiplier of 1250%. So that is very nice. I have the materials on me. You can see that it requires a lerma seed and the tree bark that we are creating and generating in the biodome. And we just now discovered the tier 2 flower spreader. And that happens right after I put down some more tier 1 flower spreaders, of course, but that's no problem. I'm putting down some more food growers, because we need a lot more eggplant to speed up the process a little bit. So looking at the materials required for the tier 2 flower spreader, you can see that if I dismantle the tier 1, I get most of those materials back. Now the oxygen generation in the tier 2 is twice as much as the tier 1, so that doesn't make much of a difference. But if you look at the plants, that is 9.2 in the tier 1 and 43.5 in the tier 2, and that is almost 5 times as much. So that is a major difference. So I'm going to dismantle some of these tier 1 flower spreaders and put some tier 2s down. I already took the seeds out of these two, by the way, in case you're wondering where did the flowers go. It doesn't look like they have a bigger radius, by the way. I'm not sure. There we go. Yeah. So it's about twice as much oxygen, 5 times as much plant generation. Alright, it took a little bit, but we were able to harvest the eggplant, which allowed me then to craft the fertilizer tier 1 baggie. And now we can put our second tier 2 biodome down. I hope it's not going to be in the way. Oh, okay. That's painful. Let's get some of these removed. Let me put them away right away so I don't have them in my bag. Should be safer here. There we go. That should be plenty of space now for the biodome. There we go. And then we have low power. Okay. First we have to craft a nuclear reactor again. I thought I had enough, but I guess I did the math wrong. So in order to craft another nuclear reactor, I need a little bit more uranium. There are several uranium caves on the map, but I just want to launch a rocket. One of those uranium generating asteroids, I should say. So we launch the rocket, somehow it crashes into the asteroids or draws the asteroid to our planet, and by a miracle we get uranium from that. I don't question the process, I just accept it the way it is. In the meantime, we did receive a message. I'm not going to forget it this time, but let's see who it's from. Oh, it's from Riley again. Use ore extractors in different areas to extract specific materials, and rockets are really important and help boost your generation of... And it's encrypted. We kind of know what he or she is trying to say. So you can get special resources if you place your ore extractors in certain zones, like the aluminum, the iridium cave, things like that. It doesn't work. The tier 1 doesn't really work with the super alloy cave or the osmium cave as far as I know. And then the rockets, they actually increase the generation of, depends on pressure, oxygen, heat, whatever it is. Plants, we've looked at that one. Okay, we've got the resources to put down another tier 2 nuclear reactor. And that will then allow us to build the biodome. Here we go again. There we go. Nice and symmetrical. I'll keep pulling this hallway through, and then I will also install a door on the other side. I'm not sure how much further I'm going to go with this. But so far I really like this layout at this point in the game, because it's very... You can clearly see where I'm going, and I remember where things are for a change. Before I end this episode, I do want to kind of see where we're at, what we can expect. Okay, so at 200 MTI we will be unlocking the biomass screen, followed by the screen that actually shows us information about all the rockets that we launched. Then the flower pot we already did unlock. I might put it down, it only has a little bit of a decorative value, for the rest it doesn't really do much. The tier 4 heater unlocks at 63, so that is very likely something we're going to reach next episode. The tier 4 drill will read at 41. Again, it's very likely will be reached next episode. The gas extractor is at 100. we might put some more pressure generating machines down because I think we're a little bit behind in this field. Let's have a look here. The next tier 2 food grower that is very handy, that will grow food a lot faster. We'll unlock at 35. I'm not sure if we're going to make that next episode. We probably will. The beehive is very, very awesome. Then we're not doing anything with insects yet, so those steps are still going to be happening in the future. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.